Video games are infamously known for having hidden characters that you can unlock throughout playing the game, which is commonly seen throughout the whole Tony Hawk series, with characters such as Spider-Man, Darth Maul, and many others. But in some cases, some characters were not meant to be found. This could be due to licensing issues or even just beta testing the game. For example, Bruce Willis being used in the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. This was due to him being a character just to test the game, as prior to the release of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, Nethersoft had created a game called Apocalypse, starring Bruce Willis. Skate 3. With this game releasing only shortly after Skate 2, it is seen by the community as a rushed game, which makes somewhat sense judging off the amount of bugs the game has. But judging off the contents of the game, it has a lot of unlockable skaters that you'll meet along the way throughout the story. Some of the characters are skaters from the previous games, developers, and some characters that you can unlock through challenges or codes. However, around 3 years ago, the modding community made some discoveries while looking through the files of the game, and these discoveries happen to be on all versions of the game, which means Xbox and PlayStation. So whilst looking through all the characters in the files, they noticed some leftover assets from the previous game. This also helps to indicate that the game was possibly rushed, and possibly developed around the same time as Skate 2. Another backing of this would be this image on the Skate website of someone dart catching at Park and Play, which was there around the same time as Skate 2's launch. However, the skaters that were found were Alex Chalmers, Sammy, Rob Dyrdek, and Big Black. And with the help of modding, these skaters are actually able to be played as when you play Free Skate. But the skaters do have some slight issues with their textures. And in all honesty, I wonder why Alex Chalmers, Sammy, and Big Black were left out of Skate 3. And if you have any speculations as to why, let me know in the comment section. In recent discoveries by a member of the community called Pine Tree, shows that there was once a certain build for the game made for the show Jimmy Kimmel. Unfortunately, no one has found the episode as of now, but it is thought that the episode aired around May 21st, 2010. There is further proof of this episode existing from screenshots by Skate and even tweets. As seen by this image, they have made Guillermo his very own skater, which looks like they have replaced the head of a default skater, increased the size of the body, and left it as that. It is believed that this certain build of the game no longer exists, it is possibly archived or maybe just forgotten about. If anyone knows any more about this or manages to find the video or even just the build of the game, let me know in the comment section below. Skate 2. Skate 2 happens to be the only game in the series where no one has found any hidden characters within the game. However, the game does have some hidden unlockable characters within it. The two unlockable characters are Dem Bones and Big Black. Firstly, to unlock Dem Bones, you will need to do every single Thrasher Hall of Meat challenge. Then once all the challenges are completed, you will unlock Dem Bones as a playable character in your Free Skate menu. Secondly, to unlock Big Black, it's a lot different as you don't need to complete any challenges in order to get this character. The only thing you need to do to unlock this character is go into your cheat code and type in "Let's do work," and then Big Black will be unlocked. The special thing with this character is that he has different physics than any other skater in the game, as if you were to jump off any platform whilst playing as Big Black, he would then bounce on impact. Hopefully in the future we can find more discoveries within this game and possibly more hidden characters. Skate 2007. For this game to be the first ever release of the franchise, you wouldn't expect the developers to go overboard with the game, besides showing the aspects of it. However, a recent discovery was made. A member of the community called Ulfed Nair found one of the most unusual things in the files of the game. However, this is only on a very precise version of the game, as when he was looking through the files of the Xbox 360 version of the demo, he came across an unusual file called Bessie. And when opening up this file, he found himself a 3D model of a cow. And to be completely honest, no one has a single idea why there is a cow in this game, especially for the year it came out. The textures of the cow were also found, but due to the quality, it was deemed unusable. Fortunately, the community came up with new textures for the cow, so we'd had an idea of what it would originally look like. Cow was completely playable only on the Xbox version of the game. For you to use this player model, you would need to click on Free Skate and then Fabio, as it replaces his player model with Bessie, making the cow playable in-game. In all honesty, Bessie is an insane discovery, since this skater was not discovered for years, and we still have no idea why there's even a cow in this game. So if anyone's watching who worked on the original Skate, I would like to know the reason why Bessie was even put into the game, and why Bessie was made. Now when it comes to the brand new game Skate, I wonder how they'll be implementing skaters to the game, as they mentioned they'll be working on a story mode. And since the game will be entirely online, I'm not really sure how they'll be implementing a free play to the game or any way you can play as certain characters. And since there'll be a story, I wonder which characters may return, or maybe brand new characters we might meet, or what pros they may pick for this game. And yet again, I'm not really sure how they may add hidden characters to the game for the brand new one. as in the old games you had to do a lot of challenges just to unlock certain characters. So maybe if you do a lot of challenges you may unlock clothes, for example, rather than characters. Or you could possibly meet more characters as you complete more difficult challenges, and these characters could possibly get you different unlocks that you can get on rare items. But yet again, I don't have a single idea. These are all just speculations. I really just wonder how it may work out, since this game will be completely different compared to the previous games that we've had. That goes for the story, the gameplay, and much more. Also, some characters were unlockable using cheat codes such as Big Black in Skate 2. So yet again, I have no idea if they'll even be implementing cheat codes and how it may even work, since the game is completely online. But I feel a lot of these questions that I have and a lot of questions that we all have will be answered in the future for the next boardroom. I have no idea when that will be, but I hope it's soon, maybe in like 2 months, because that seems to be that schedule. So we can just hope for the best for what we wish for. Another reference that I'd really like to have in the new game, just because it's been in all the previous games, is developers. Like we've had Cuz and Darren, also known as Seb, in the previous Skate games. It would be sick to see them return, and I wonder what purpose they may serve or what they may do. And just for the sake of it, since he's done so much for the community already, I would love to see Jeff Braddock in the game. As he's mentioned, he skates in real life, and so does Cuz, and so does Darren. So yeah, I think it's a perfect fit. So Skate, if you're watching this video, add that to the list. Also, don't forget to follow my socials.